Alright, I'm back in the Cavour, and this time I'm going to try Littorio and see what the Accuracy Build Commander will do with the ship. When I did my sea trials on the Cavour with Revel, I got 75,000 plus damage. Was a pretty good match, but now with the accuracy of Littorio, I think it's going to be very interesting to try her out on this ship. And she's set up with a standard accuracy build, flammable cannoneer, gyrating drill bits, marksmanship, and reaching out XXL. If you want more information about how I set Littorio up, check out the Littorio versus Revel video. Information for that and a link to that video will be in the detailed section of the video description here. So we're going to start out here. The match has started. I'm kind of checking out the range. The range with Littorio is just under 16 kilometers. With Revel, the range was 14.7 or so. So I did some checking, and the range for the Tier 4 battleships is right around 16 to 17 kilometers. So at 15.8 kilometers that you get with Littorio, it is still a little short. So we'll be checking that as the match goes on, and we're going to be looking to see what kind of results we can get. And here I am following my teammate over toward A. Not really spotting anybody. All right, there's a red team Cavour. Looks like he's angling away, and he did disappear, so I did take the shot. A lot of times you have, I think, a brief amount of time after the ship disappears where the accuracy will be maintained on what auto aim thought that it was able to hit. And there you see that we do get one hit and 2,800 damage. So here is a Königsberg that I've now switched to, and he is looking very inviting because the ship is going broadside. So I'm hoping that these shots will deal some pretty big damage here. And there were a couple more hits. We're up to 10,000 damage. I think the Königsberg turned back in or turned out right at the last minute, so it wasn't an actual broadside. So now he's turning broadside again, but the Königsberg is pretty maneuverable. So I slowed down to 3/4 speed, and this looks like a great opportunity for some massive damage on this Königsberg right here. And that is a citadel hit and the first destruction of the match. So the accuracy of Littorio is kind of paying dividends here early on in this match. And there is the other Cavour. We're both broadside to each other. It looks like the guns on that Cavour is not pointing toward us, so that is great. And that looks like a good opportunity for some good damage right there. I slowed down to half speed so that I don't overrun the Cavour, and there's probably 11,000 more damage. We're up to 30,000 damage. And we're starting to capture A, but there is a red team ship within A. So I'm hoping that my teammates can take care of that while I'm focusing on the red team Cavour over here. This is too good of an opportunity to pass up, I think. All right, there was a big miss by the red team. I'm taking a shot at the Cavour, another 6,000 damage. For a while, I'm thinking it's a good opportunity to go into smoke here, but once I get in the smoke, I see there's just a few seconds left. So I've maybe got time for one shot while I'm in the smoke, and this Ishizushi looks like he's lining up pretty well. The red team is kind of decimated here. 5 of their ships are gone, and they have 4 ships left, and there was a last minute shot as I went behind this island here, and we did get many hits on the Ishizushi, and we're up to 44,000 damage. We have 12 seconds left to capture A. But it looks like I do have a shot on the Ishizushi there for a while, up until I took the shot. Then the island indicator went up. That happens more often than you would like, it seems. More often than I would like, that's for sure. And there's the Cavour. It did not beach itself. But he is going very slowly, and this is a great target. And I seem to recall an opportunity like this in a Cavour match when I had Revel, and I did not get that many great hits on the opposing ship. But there, I do get a few hits. I was sort of hoping for a citadel. Maybe that's not really possible on a Cavour. I don't know. And I say that because I haven't had any citadel hits against any opposing Cavours. But now I did slow up so that I don't go beyond the islands, and I'm going to take my chances with a mano-a-mano against the Cavour there. And there I took some shots. And there is 5 hits, 6 hits, and a destruction. So it's 2 destroyed ships so far. We're up to 57,000 damage. There are 2 ships left on the red team, so we're certainly going to win this match. So now I'm going to turn around and go over towards C. I'm going to let my friendly blue team destroyer deal with that red team destroyer while I concentrate on the red team battleship over here, the last battleship remaining on the red team. And yeah, so these awesome secondaries do not even come into play because we are able to stay at such a great distance from the red team ships, at least in this match. And there the red team destroyer is gone, so it's just the red team battleship is left, and he is over on my left side over here. Looks like he's behind an island over by B. At least that was his last known location according to the mini-map here. Now I'm being spotted, so it has to be the red team battleship. So there he is, and I'm going to hope that these main guns can traverse rather quickly so that I can get a good shot on him, because he is taking shots at me. So this is kind of dicey right here. We're both broadside to each other. Okay, so now we do get 3 salvos off on him, and we do get 3 citadels out of only 3 of the guns. So had all 5 of the turrets fired, all 13 guns, we probably would have gotten a massive, devastating strike on the Ishizushi. We're up to 92,000 damage. And the Ishizushi is starting to angle away, so I'm going to do my best to estimate where I think shells are going to land. And that was a pretty bad estimation right there. So I'm going to wait for the guns to reload and give it another try. And so there, I'm angling above the bow and over to the left a little bit to try to compensate. That actually looks pretty good. And by the time all the rounds get over there, the Ishizushi is taken out for the 3rd destroyed ship. The battle has ended. It's a victory for the Cavour with Littorio. 164,000 credits, 98,000 damage. That is quite a bit higher than I was able to get with Revel. This was basically my 2nd match in a Cavour with Littorio. 49 main gun hits, 3 destroyed ships, 4 citadel hits, a bunch of defendeds and assisted captured flags. See how we did on a team result. First place overall, 3 destroyed ships. And then on the economy tab, 144,000 credits by the time it was all said and done. Well, that's it for the Cavour with Littorio commanding. For me, Littorio actually brings the ship alive, and that little bit of extra range really makes a difference, at least for me. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.